who your favorite Toro is, and we'll get you that signed puck. Toros control on the power play. 150 on the man advantage as Lance looks to walk in. He's no lane, so he circles back. Drops down low to Adams. Adams going to drive the goal line. Shot save made. Rebound in behind. It's hacked to the near point. Foose keeps it. Drops it down low. It's out of the reach of Adams, but it'll make it to Lance. The far side half wall. Touches down the wall for Adams. Adams working in the corner. Gives to Lance. Lance touches up top. Swept across the near point. Foose. Foose turns back. Works across. Sawchuk touches for Lance. Gets it right back. Sawchuk from the top of the umbrella leaves off Lance. Lance looks to walk in. Wires got a tip. It went to the near side wall instead. They dig along the near side wall. 3-on-3. The Wilderness win the battle. It's around to the far side. Clearing attempt hit a body and caromed. And then it caught someone on the Wilderness bench and sent him falling backwards. Who was that? I think it was Lucia. 56 seconds left on the Toros power play. And the draw comes back into the Wilderness zone. Get one here on this power play. Suddenly it's a one-goal game. Toros control. Rosenbaum walks to the top of the umbrella. Rosenbaum comes to the near circle, ends. His shot's blocked. Follow-up tries put towards the net, but cut off. The Wilderness look to counter. Instead, they'll send it all the way down. Rosenbaum carries up ice, gains the line, and hits the brakes. And he plays off to Enns. Enns leaves for Talbot. Talbot spins down low. Talbot up top, Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum back to Talbot, top of the far circle, walks in. His shot tipped just up and over. Dow's on it first, tries to clear ahead. He can't. Dahlimer out there with Lovin and Talbot in front of Enns and Rosenbaum. It's back to Enns at the near point. Softly down the wall. Lovin couldn't stop. And the Wilderness clear. 4:20 left to play here in period number 3. The Toros trail by a pair. Their power play is over. Now the Toros need to find 2 at even strength. I imagine soon we'll see Lonkila leave for the extra attacker. Meanwhile, Enns on the attack. He's leaned on by Moberg. Puck kept in by Talbot. He hacks it down low. Isagor's back on it. Make that Kangas up to try and take it away, but the Wilderness start up ice to the near side. Michael into the zone. I don't think the Toros were credited with a shot on goal on that power play either. This is ahead for Kangas. Kangas gains the line, breaks wide to the far side. Kangas continues to work down low, trying to bull his way to the front. Kangas wraparound try, save made. The Wilderness take over to the far side. Pushed ahead, Altman. Nick Altman squeezes through a check, chases it down in the corner, looks to leave it. Near side, Earn dumps that in. Bouncing puck, blockered into the corner. Mucha up the wall. Shot from the point is blocked. Pavel keeps it, punches it down low. Long flip out to neutral ice. Enns, gloves down to the stick. Colby Enns looks into the middle for Miro. It's off the mark, however, and Kobina takes over. Kobina can't avoid Adams. He plays it back. Enns keeps this at the point, but there's no one in the corner where he chipped it. Wilderness control, and it's sent all the way out to neutral ice. Sawchuk ahead. Miro couldn't settle it down. The Wilderness, Lindelof finds it and punches it deep into the Toro zone. 2:22 left to play here in the third. Toros need to find 2 goals. Shots on goal, 36-33 in favor of the Wilderness. Shot coming, glove save held by Lonkila. For a whistle with 2:11 left to go here. Timeout taken by the Toros. That'll give us a chance to recap the scoring. Lindelof got his third of the season at 57 seconds of the first from Nicholas Michael, was his 8th assist. Lindelof again at 16:32 from Michael. Got his 4th of the year, and he made it 2-0 Wilderness after one. Josh Fricks got his 5th of the season from Altman at 2:39. That made it 3-0 Wilderness. Austin Dahlemer on a nice steal, got his 9th of the year. Took the puck away from the Wilderness defender. And then beat Ryan Fanti. Unfortunately, that's the only one of the Toros' 33 shots that have gone in. The Toros, trying to come back from down 3 in this period, have managed just 5 shots on goal. Toros start up ice. Waukala wanted to follow, but the Toros haven't gained possession in the neutral zone. Lindelof, shot was blocked. Moberg in the corner. They dig along the wall. Back to the point. Down low, stuffed shot doesn't go. Draw will be to the left of Lonkala. 100 seconds left in regulation. 39 shots on goal for the Wilderness. The Toros typically only give up 29 a game. Draw one back. Chip down into the corner. Sawchuk gathers. I'm sure Lonkala will follow the Toros up ice now. Pass across, finds Loven. Loven into the zone. Lonkala started to go, but the Wilderness took it away. Banked across, so Rysanen, make that Foose. Plays back to Adams. Sawchuk again holds. He comes across to the near side. Loven can't get there. He does keep it in the zone only for a moment before it's punched back out. Rosenbaum chips it in, and the Toros will chase after it. 62 seconds left. Glass and out. And it'll go wide of the empty cage for an icing. That was dangerously close. Draw will be in the offensive zone with 55.5 left to go here in regulation. Dahlemer, Cole, Kangas, Belisle, Enns, and Rosenbaum. A 6-pack out for the Toros. Far side, chipped ahead and out. Enns is back on it. Toros net empty. 45 seconds left as Enns retreats behind his cage. Pass ahead is tipped. Cole touches across. Belisle. Belisle in. Forced down to the goal line. Dahlemer working there. Quick put out in front. Follow-up try by Cole. Gloved and held. And what a late whistle. An extra 2 seconds came off the clock. But what a save by Fanti. Draw will be to the right of Fanti. Toros control. It's up top. Enns. Enns through traffic. Save made. Follow-up try. Another save made. Kangas on his backhand didn't get much on that. Wilderness pin it to the back wall. Kangas digs it out, puts it in front. Toros can't get it towards the cage, and now it's going the other way. Moberg looking for the empty netter. Rosenbaum does well to tie him up. And the Toros clear it up ice, but the horn's going to sound to end it. Toros fall by a score of 3-1. We'll take a short break and be back to recap this one after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332. And tell him Scott sent you.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Welcome back inside Northwood Credit Union Arena. You've got the Farmers Union postgame show. Toros fall by a score of 3-1. Though it didn't feel like the Toros were out of this one early. Shots on goal actually favored the Toros through the first two. And then with a 3-goal lead, the Wilderness were able to sit back and really just kind of choke the life out of the final 20 minutes. The Toros did manage to get one back. Dahlimer got his 9th of the season. But really, the story of the game is those first two periods in which the Toros outshot the Wilderness by a margin of 28-23, but couldn't score and allowed three to the Wilderness, I should say. That allowed the Wilderness to really coast in the third and just work on not allowing shots against, and that's what they did. They outshot the Toros 16-5 in the final frame for a game total of 39-33. So Wonkala stops 36 in the loss. Fanti stops 32 of 33 in the win. And the Toros fall back to 500, 14-14-5 now on the season. Looking around the rest of the division, the Bruins topped the Blizzard in a shootout. And very late in the third, Aberdeen with a 5-2 lead on Bismarck. So if we look at the updated standings, it looks like Aberdeen will improve to 42 points. Austin's at 41 right now. So until that game in Aberdeen goes final, the Bruins have leapfrogged the Wings into first place. The Wilderness moved to 39 points as the top half of the division starts to pull away. The Bobcats will sit steady at 34. The Toros sit steady at 33. And by getting to a shootout against the Bruins tonight, the Blizzard improved to 32. So we start to see a split developing in the division. The top half of the division all at 39 or better. The bottom half at 34 or worse. Unfortunately for the Toros, they're in that bottom half. And will continue to fight for at least the last playoff spot. You got to worry about that before you can worry about moving up and getting better seeding. The good news is, if we learned anything from Aberdeen last year, when the Toros we're a wire-to-wire first-place team. It doesn't matter once the postseason starts, and sometimes there can be value in having to fight your way down the stretch and get in the playoffs. The Toros were kind of able to coast the last month of the season, and it's hard to turn it back on. Perhaps as the division looks to be sitting the other way with Aberdeen on top and the Toros fighting for fourth place, we can use the same script but flip the teams. A lot of hockey to play before that, though. The Toros still have 27 regular season games left. The good news is that also is the most in the division. So, with games in hand on a few of the teams we're chasing, could be still a good second half, though it doesn't feel like it right now as the Toros lose their fourth in a row. We'll try and get back on the right side of the column tomorrow night. 7:05 puck drop, 6:50 Farmers Union Insurance pregame show here on the Minotauros Network. We'll be on Hockey TV, the Listen Live tab on on GoToros.com, and of course AM 1390 tomorrow night. Hoping you enjoyed the broadcast in spite of the outcome. We'll try and be better tomorrow night here on the Minotauros Network.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.